Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori and I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, how you can be able to invest, and how you can be able to grow your financial affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel so that this video and other videos will always come direct to your notifications. So the thing that we are going to speak about today is the thing called UBI, the Universal Basic Income. So if you are not conversant with this, a universal basic income is a certain level of income that each and every individual is assured of, especially low income earning people. They are given a certain amount that covers their basic needs by the government or another third party. So this practice is not too common, but it has been in practice, and today we are going to speak about this practice. So if the basic amount of money that somebody needs to be able to survive, remember it is survive, not be able to spend and buy cars, amount that you are able to survive is assessed from the beginning. Then the people who can be able to access this are able to be determined and they are identified. Then this amount is allocated to these people for a period of time or for perpetuity. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been practiced in my own country, Kenya, through NGOs and a bit through the government for the very old people. And even in certain countries like Canada and others, and India and others, in small proportions. And we're going to speak about what has been the result, what has been the effect. Why should any government consider investing in a program that will be able to cover some basic needs of people? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that it has been found out is that the UBI, let me call it UBI, Universal Basic Income, the UBI reduces the high income disparity. So the difference between the high net worth individuals and the low net worth individuals has been seen the effect to be a bit skewed towards a bit of evenness. Ladies and gentlemen, why is high income disparity a problem? High income disparity is a problem because the more people are separated in terms of income, the more the people who are so poor become very poor and the people who are so rich become very rich. It brings a certain level of discontentment in society and can even breed a form of ungovernance, ladies and gentlemen. It is one of the biggest problems that brings ungovernance because sometimes the people who are very poor have become disgruntled, they are jobless and things like that, and becomes problem to any country. The other thing about this UBI, it helps with covering people in joblessness. When there's a high level of joblessness, then the people who are very poor and who are so disadvantaged are able to assured of a certain level of income in joblessness. So it has been able to improve prospects and people have been able to feed and do other things because it has reduced the effect of joblessness to the people who are low income earners. Ladies and gentlemen, then the other thing is this UBI has reduced desperation. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want desperate people because desperate people can be able to do anything to be able to feed themselves. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, a hungry person is an angry person. So when these people who are desperate continue being desperate, ladies and gentlemen, they can be able to do anything. They can steal, they can kill, and they can destroy anyone and anything in their attempts to be able to get something in their stomachs. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to consider reducing that level of desperation in any economy, in any group of people, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to reduce desperation by having a universal basic income. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest thing that people have against this UBI is they think that it costs a lot of money. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to spend millions and you do not have to give money to people in perpetuity. Ladies and gentlemen, this similar study that was done in India on the UBI earners for a period of less than 2 years, the people were given this amount of money for less than 2 years. The effect that it was seen was greater than they anticipated. One, these individuals were able to increase their level of wealth. So the level of assets to liabilities was able to go towards higher assets and low on liabilities. They were able to access loans and other facilities to be able to improve their welfare. So these individuals were able to access lower interest funding. They were able to start businesses. They were able to keep animals. They were able to do something even after the money had been withdrawn, and the study was done a year after the withdrawal. These people's financial outlook was much better than it looked like. So that is the benefit that you're able to get even after you have withdrawn this money after giving out for say 2 years. So the effects and the benefits are seen. What is the cost, ladies and gentlemen? The cost of having a UBI income on at least 1% of the population is less than 50% of the costs of, say, education in that country. So, ladies and gentlemen, it might be expensive, but it is a lot cheaper than, say, something like education or free healthcare or free transport and things like that. So it is cheaper than other programs that are geared towards the low income people. So it is cheaper than other programs that are geared towards helping the economic well-being of the people who are poor in society. So, ladies and gentlemen, it costs much cheaper than other programs that are doing the same thing, which is elevating the level of poverty and desperation. So it is a very good policy and it does not cost too much. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the other benefit that was seen? The other benefit that was seen is there was a significant decrease in nutritional deficiencies of the children in these societies. Ladies and gentlemen, the children of these people who are given a universal basic income were basically assured of a certain level of nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, you might think nutrition is not a big thing, but consider this. Out of the cases of people who are seen to have a lower academic performance, there were people who were given a good supply of nutrition, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, omega-3s. They were given in plenty. Now there was a 30% increase in the academic proficiency just because of nutrition. Nutrition is a critical ingredient towards improving the overall health and the mental capacity of children especially. So when nutrition is improved in the very low income communities and children, there is a significant growth in their mental facility. When these children and these people are able to improve their overall mental health and capacity because of nutrition, they are able to think and to thrive and to do things that they never thought possible. So the nutritional impact is unparalleled when you offer a universal basic income. Then the other thing, it reduced child poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, it was found out that children who have to take a part in providing to a family, either they have to do an activity or do a job so that they can be able to assure some level of income to the family to be able to eat, they do not go to school. They end up working. So there's child labor and things like that. Because children are desperate, they end up being used. There's a lot more child abuse because of poverty. However, in a universal basic income program, the rate of child poverty reduced significantly. The level of child enrollment in school improved significantly. The level of children involved in work reduced significantly because they were now going to school because there was an assured income that was coming to the family. Ladies and gentlemen, the level of abuse reduced, the child abuse reduced because they now had a safe space to go to, which was in school. Ladies and gentlemen, the benefits of a universal basic income are unparalleled. And we have seen that it does not cost millions. We have seen that it is helping children. We have seen that it is helping families grow their financial wealth. So why are governments not doing it? Ladies and gentlemen, Ask your government, why do they not have a universal basic income to at least take care of the 1% most desperate people in their populations, ladies and gentlemen? Even as we pursue free healthcare, even as we pursue free education, even as we pursue free transport and improved infrastructure, we must pursue a universal basic income for each and every individual who is affected by extreme poverty in our society. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, as capitalism continues to grow around the world, the level of poverty and the economic disparity goes down significantly, and there are even more desperate people who are going to come. So let us have a security net to be able to take care of these people who are extremely desperate in our society. I hope that I am motivating you. I hope that I am educating you. And I hope that you are becoming greater and you're becoming mightier in your financial affairs. So remember, ask your local politician, ask your local leader to do this economic policy, and you can be able to see increased benefits in your society. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave a comment down there, and to like this video so that it can be able to reach to many more people. Thank you and enjoy your day.